Welcome back to my channel, Strawberries. I miss you guys. I've been taking some time off. If I'm a little low energy, I'm going through a breakup, so bear with me, okay, guys? With that being said, I wanted to do a reading today on who is coming back this Mercury retrograde. Who's on your mind, who's energetically showing up, who is coming back. Really? No way. Same. Me too. Yeah. Are you okay? So I'm doing two really in-depth piles for you guys. Like, I'm actually going to try to make these as in-depth as possible, so whichever pile you resonate with, you get a hell of a reading. You get a really in-depth reading. So I'm just going to jump in here first. As you guys know, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I have a website and it is linked down below. I also have a Supreme Strawberry membership where you get exclusive videos, exclusive pick-a piles. You get to sometimes pick which pick-a pile you guys want to see because I'll do polls. And if you are on my lives every single Wednesday for paid readings, you get $5 off if you are a Supreme Strawberry every single reading that you get. And other than that, if you don't like tapping, the timestamp will be right here to where I just show you the cards without tapping. But if you do, let's proceed. Okay, guys, pile one, honesty. Pile two is death. Alright, guys, for those of you that don't like tapping, here's pile one and here is pile two. If you chose this card, then this is your reading. Sorry for that awkward pause at the beginning. Alright, I'm going to get into it more here with my feelings deck. Who is coming back this Mercury retrograde? Honesty, patience, and blame in the reversed position. This is definitely somebody that blamed you for something. And I'm almost channeling almost like a passive is the word I want to use. A passive energy where they may not have outright blamed you, but you knew that they didn't see you the way that you saw things. They didn't see things the way that you saw things. But this maybe doesn't have to be like, oh, super toxic. They're like, this is your fault. But it was like you felt like they didn't see the accountability that they needed to take. This, I think, is someone you maybe haven't heard from in a while. Oh. There's something here about like you not trusting this person. And it's coming from a space where it's like you don't trust them. It's not that you don't trust them to not care. You don't trust them to have a certain level of growth. Because the honesty card says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So with Mercury retrograde being about someone coming back to mirror to you something that you maybe need to let go of, usually, there's something here about you kind of feeling like, all right, I know the truth of this connection. And even if this person appears to be like what I want them to be, I don't trust that it's actually right for me. I don't trust that it's actually good for me. This is definitely somebody that's already coming through as like, they maybe want to come forward after a period of growth, after a period of transformation, or like there's definitely, I'm getting a vibe here of like, I've grown, like I've moved, I've changed, and now I want to like be with you again. But because it's coming in Mercury retrograde, it just kind of feels like they maybe haven't changed as much as they think. Like there could be a sense here of I'm growing for you rather than an actual sense of independent growth. Oh, wow. Spiritual awakening coming through with relationship lesson on the bottom. Oh my God. Whatever you grew with this person, there's something here that like fell down. There's something here that ended. This could be, this is giving me breakup energy. But what I haven't noticed ever in this card is the spiritual awakening. There's literally a tree that's fallen, but every single other tree is up. This person has really like realized a lot since being away from you, which is why honesty is coming through. And that's the energy I'm getting here is this person is honest, this person is kind, they're not manipulative, but they maybe don't know themselves as well as you, hence the relationship lesson. With spiritual awakening is like when they come through, it's almost like I'm realizing so much, I've realized so much, oh my God, begging. This person literally might come back negotiating, bargaining, pleading. There's this energy here of like, okay, I see this. I'm going to be better. I want to be better. Let's make this work. I want to be better. Like, let's make this work. But there is an honesty here that they want to talk to you about things that they've learned. It feels fast though. It feels like your energy is like, there's no way that you've like grown this much in this amount of time. But they really want to work this out with you. This is somebody that really wants to work this out with you. Oh, daddy issues is on the bottom here with low standards, which is kind of giving me the vibe that this could have been something that manifested from that space for you. This could have been something that was like you entertained this person from a father wound, or there's things that you put up with because of a father wound, things that you maybe didn't see because of a father wound. This person is like praying for you. This is interesting. With spiritual awakening, this could be somebody that like it doesn't necessarily, they're kind of a basic person when it comes to like faith and spirituality. They're maybe not somebody that like prays a lot or like thinks about like the universe or what's meant to happen. But there's almost this like spiritual lesson that's coming through right now that's actually bringing in faith. They're like holding on to faith for you. Wow. Divine masculine and second chance. Guys, I cannot make this up. This is on the patience card. This person wants a second chance. Apples are significant. All right, there's apples on this karmic relationship or relationship lesson. And then on the second chance, they're holding 2 apples. So this is pretty much the judgment card here. This person wants a second chance because they want, like, I'm channeling a song. Am I strong enough? No, are you strong enough to be my man? It's literally called Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man? And then there's this other song, Cause I'm man enough now. There's literally a song called I'm Man Enough Now. And it's a guy being like, you're not with me anymore. We're not together anymore. And you've moved on, but I'm man enough now. So it's like them realizing where they were wrong in the relationship and changing, wanting to show up differently here. There's like, you're definitely way different than anybody this person has ever been with, which is kind of what's causing the spiritual awakening. Like, you have a very, very, very special energy. I think you maybe are somebody that awakens others in a way where it's like, even if you're in a collective of people or they've met people like you, your energy is different. It feels almost unexplainable. And then mirrored souls coming through. This is what I'm saying. Okay, this feels really guided, if I'm being honest with you. There's something here about timing that's really significant. I feel called to say, if this person comes back after Mercury retrograde, I feel like this is something that you are being asked to really reflect on when it comes to like making a negotiation with this person or whatever that may be. If they come back during Mercury retrograde, trust your gut when it comes to trusting whether they've actually grown or feeling like they're telling you that they're growing because they want you back. Like, there's a difference between I've grown and I want to bring that into this connection, and I know that I can grow and I want to grow while I'm in this connection. Like, depending on what you've been through with this person, that could be something that's important. This person wants to share empathy with you. I feel like I was channeling at the beginning. Yeah, wow, Archangel Raphael coming through. Like I was saying at the beginning, there's something here that like I don't feel like this person really heard your side of the story. I don't know if they actually like saw you the way that you wanted them to, but there is something here where they've realized this now. They've realized their wrongs. They've realized things that they didn't do, areas where they weren't stable. It's almost like this person maybe even like projected low standards onto you. Literally on the bottom is stable, low standards, and commitment. This person is like wants to marry you. This person's like, this is my person. I need to clarify with my astrology deck. I'm going to get some signs out here. Fourth house Cancer coming through. Saturn structure. Oh my God, you're like literally this person's sense of home. That's exactly why. That's exactly why they're having a spiritual awakening, is because you maybe were a sense of home for them, but they maybe didn't have a sense of home within themselves. So it's like you're giving them a sense of home while you are your own sense of home. Mercury is coming through, and that is the way that they think. So the spiritual awakening is coming through within perspectives that they have, ways that they think. This could also be about connections that they have, people they have around their life. Freckles are significant. And Cancer is significant. Libra on the bottom, 6th house. Oh my God. Something here is coming through about someone taking care of their like mind, body, and soul. That's a spiritual awakening. This is maybe somebody that like neglected their emotional self. When they took care of themselves, it was coming from a space of like, I need to be healthy so I can feed my ego. I need to be productive so I can be confident about like what I need to do. I need to be I'm taking care of myself. But they're not actually doing it from a space of inner awareness. That's something that's really shifting here, is their masculine energy is waking up because the way that you cared for them, they're having to care for themselves, and they're maybe realizing how hard it is for you to carry that, because now they're doing it to themselves, which makes them know how to do it for you. Libra being on the bottom and then Uranus on the top here. There's like karmic rebalancing about where this person was leaning on you too much in a relationship. They're leaning on you too much for balance. It wasn't in balance, and there's something here that's coming through that's making them realize this. There's a really big shift. Chiron is coming through, and then 9th house. So this person is really trying to explore. I feel like they're exploring themselves, but this doesn't feel like they're exploring other people. This feels like they're exploring different perspectives. They're researching different things. They're trying new foods. That's the kind of energy that's coming through here. Is like, I'm trying new things. Oh, that was really weird. They don't want this to end, though. They don't want this to end. There has been actual inner reflection. Sagittarius is significant. Virgo is significant. Cancer is significant. Pisces moon. The moon in tarot is ruled by Pisces, but this is also Cancer. The moon is coming through again. It says operator reverse. Their perception of you is changing. Their perception of you is changing because their perception of themselves is changing. The moon is coming out and then the sun comes out to follow it. They're actually receiving real balance right now. Like a light is being shined on areas where your guys' connection was totally unequal on their end. 18, 19. The sun is 18, the moon is 19. So there's like an elevation here. 18 adding up to 9, 19 adding up to 10. So 9, 10. Like recognizing a karmic cycle and then choosing to close it. Wow, 7th house here. This is actually about relationships. This person has not only realized areas where they were neglecting this relationship, where they were neglecting themselves. This is about understanding and having a spiritual awakening on what relationships actually are. Like, it feels like a deeper understanding of like the relationship with myself is so much more significant and so much more important than I realized when having a relationship with somebody else. Like, it truly is a reflection. I don't think, and that is something that is really talked about like so shallowly, I feel like. I feel like people are like, well, you can't know someone else until you know yourself. And like, if you haven't actually done that work, you're going to hear that and be like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's totally not something that I think people overlook. And it feels like there's an actual, that like in this person's body, they're realizing, oh my God, like me neglecting myself is literally pushing out this relationship. Like, this is something that, like, I have to heal this. I have to change this. It kind of feels like there's an awareness over the fact that they were just kind of like taking your energy. I think they realized that they were taking your energy. There's an amount of self-undoing that this person is having to go through right now. I think they're realizing things about themselves that they don't like, and it's painful. As I'm saying that, as I'm pulling out my tarot deck, 4 of Swords is coming through, and look at this card. He's reflecting, he's stuck, but he's hurting himself. So like realizations that this person is having about who you are, about who they had, is actually painful because they're realizing how they weren't seeing that. I almost feel like this person sees you as like a goddess now. Like, if you're an ex, or you're like an ex situationship, whatever, an ex whatever, there is a realization here that this person sees you as even more special as they did before, because there was an energy of like taking something for granted. The Fool is coming through, 8 of Swords reversed, 8 of Cups. Yeah, and then 7 of Swords in the reverse position with the Judgment on the bottom. I'm not kidding you guys. I was literally seeing the second chance card with the Judgment here. This person wants to apologize. They want to take accountability. They want to come through with clarity. It's requiring a leap of faith here, but they want to show you that they see you differently than they did before. They see you differently. It's like they're realizing where certain things that they didn't think were damaging actually are. There's a huge realization here. This is giganto. Like, seriously. And the star is coming through on top of the divine masculine. So there is real healing happening. And I do feel like this person is hoping for you. And then the Hanged Man, a perspective shift with the Eight of Pentacles. The biggest shift that's happening here is like, I don't feel like you felt like this person saw you. Like you didn't see how much work, they didn't see how much work you put into yourself because they didn't put that into themselves. They didn't see how much empathy you held for them because they didn't hold that empathy for themselves. It's like there was a level of things that they couldn't appreciate that you were doing for them because they didn't do it for themselves. So they completely overlooked how hard it was to do that for someone else. They're realizing now, Eight of Pentacles, that now that they're doing things for themselves, they're like, wow, this person was doing a lot for me and they've done a lot for themselves. There's almost a level of respect here, like admiration. So far, there's 4 major arcana cards, which adds up to the Emperor, which is, again, the divine masculine energy. There's lots of 4s here. When it comes to actually reaching out here, this person definitely will reach out to you. I say that lightly because like I don't even say that often. 2 of Cups coming out here. This feels like something that did end, though. It did end, but this is going to be somebody that wants a new beginning. Literally, it goes the 10 of Swords and then the World. So an ending to a new beginning after a drought. But an old version of them is dying here and they want to come back. They want to reconcile. I do feel like this person is going to come back with like actual awareness. How you want to move forward with that is obviously up to you, depending on what you experienced with this person. But this actually does seem very promising because regardless on whether they are where you want them to be, they have realizations that they did not have before. And I think the level of commitment that this person has to themselves is definitely something that's shifted since the last time you guys have seen each other or been together or have separated. But there's definitely 10 of Pentacles here. There definitely is a long-term potential in this connection. Woo! Oh my God. All right, that was pile number 1. I'm going to clear my spread and we're going to get to pile number 2. I just saw 1818, which is literally 99, which is closing out a karmic cycle. That's crazy. If you chose this card, then this is your reading. Sorry guys, I took a nap and I'm finishing the reading. Doing pile 2 right now. Maybe that's significant. Maybe if you chose this pile, maybe you literally like just took a nap or something. Or you're thinking of taking a nap. Okay, who's coming back this Mercury retrograde? Who's about to circle? Oh my God. I feel like something that's already ended is about to end for good. Death, acceptance reversed, and then regret reversed. Guys, I'm literally getting this energy here that this is something that's already ended, but this isn't something that you've necessarily wanted to end. This is kind of like, this is really hard for me. Like, I want to try this again. I really want this person. But it's almost giving me the vibe that like something happens or the way that this person reapproaches your energy literally makes you be like, oh my God, like, it still hurts that I want this to happen, but this person is not who I want them to be. Like, it kind of feels like you might be shown something that you don't like. This person might come back, they might show you something that you don't like. 8 of Cups reversed on the bottom. This is something that you haven't let go of, but it's over. Your guides are going to show you the truth of this person. Oh, okay. Eating something and then like going to the having to like go to the bathroom, like that's something that's coming through as significant right now. Like eating something bad. This person maybe have literally done that to your energy. Like this could have been someone where when you're around them, like you get acne. When you were with them, like you maybe are like gaining weight or you're losing weight. Like there's I'm getting a physical effect on the body. This person had like a physical effect on your body when you were together. I'm also using my sexual tarot, so that could be something that's significant here. Oh my God. You're coming through here as the Queen of Cups. this person is someone that has a lot of fearful thoughts, and their thoughts were always released through your heart center. I just burped, confirmation. This person feels without you that they don't know how to emotionally soothe themselves without you. They don't know how to be free without you. There's something here about this person not being grounded without you. This is why the death energy, there's a codependency here. In this card, she's literally holding him to her chest. But it's giving me like anxious thoughts, and you actually take them from your heart. You take them through your heart and you carry them for this person. That's probably could have been something that you literally did in this connection. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is something that you invested a lot of time and energy into. And this person, they invested just as much time, but they didn't invest the same amount of energy. And then at the moon coming through, and there's literally two women. One woman is holding a glass, the other woman is holding a mirror, and there's two men laying on them, literally like these women are like breastfeeding these men. Scorpio could be significant. There's literally a scorpion on this. And the scorpion is trying to get a pearl out of a clamshell. This giving me like mommy, like you literally mothered this person. That's probably why the connection ended, is because you knew that that's not something you want. You knew that that's not something that was like going to be sustainable, but that's why this person is wanting to return. Something about the full moon is significant. Scorpio is significant though here. This is literally like you, and Ten of Swords coming through. Again, she's crying on her bed. There's going to be something comes for a lot of you guys that comes through about like something that this person did that you didn't see. It's like maybe you're in love with this person, then you find out that they cheated. Or you might find out, it's interesting because I feel like regardless of what happens, this person is going to be reappearing in your life. But Spirit is making sure that either before they reappear or as they reappear, you have some type of truth that comes to the surface. There's something here where it's like, you pick yourself up and move forward. Don't be hung up on this person right now. Like, you can process your feelings, you can cry about what you need to cry about, but don't be hung up on this person right now. There's something deceptive going on. It's like, this is so weird, but your guides are like, you're crying about the wrong thing. It's like you're crying right now about like missing this person, when in reality it's like they actually maybe betrayed you in some way. Some of you guys are already feeling this, because this is coming through here. Ten of Swords with the Magician. This person is manifesting you. The Magician to me is giving like strategy. Like, I'm going to make this happen again. I'm going to make something come through again. Something about like pregnancy could come through. I don't know if you like, maybe you think you're pregnant. Maybe this person wants to like sleep with you again for that reason. But there's something here even about like a soul child wanting to come through. It's giving me entrapment vibes. Like, this person wants you to be in a space where you kind of can't like get rid of them. That's why I'm even getting this, like, for some of you, this person might even come back with like a big grand gesture. But it's not coming through as like an open, honest communication. It's coming through as like, I bought you a plane ticket, like, let's move together, let's run away together. Like, it's like really like, oh my God, la 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 la. But with the moon out here, it's like the intention isn't positive. The intention is like, I'm doing this so I can have your energy. I'm doing this so I can trap your energy. It's like, it's literally coming through as entrapment. Like, that's the vibe. And as I'm saying that, guys, look how significant this is. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And it's this, which is long term. Look at this. He's like feeding her alcohol. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she's literally like this, and he's like feeding her alcohol. Like, oh my goodness. And then this is coming on top of the regret card. So this is what I'm saying. This person regrets
It's coming through in the reverse position, though, which is really loud to me because I feel like they have regrets in the relationship, but it's not grounded in actual accountability. It's like, I regret the way that I let things slip. I regret losing you. I regret now what I did because I don't have you anymore, so now I just want to have you so I don't have to feel regretful. It's like coming through as an avoidance towards their own emotions. But they absolutely see you as somebody that's like really significant. They are seeing you as somebody that's going to be really hard to tempt, which is why I kind of feel like they're wanting to come through in like a grand way. And as I'm saying that here, there's the Page of Pentacles, and this guy is like writing, but he's like crumpling up pieces of paper like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, like fuck. What do I do? That's literally how this is coming through. I'm going to clarify it now with my astrology deck. Oh, I want to use my other deck over here. Hold on, I have to grab this. I'm using this one first. And I just turned up my AC on accident. That was weird, like making it colder. Something naturally is protecting you right now. Like, your angels and guides are really working on your behalf when it comes to this situation. Oh my God, I knew it. Look at this, guys. I was going like this and I saw this card. I'm like cutting the deck to suspect, accused, doubt, mistrust, untrustworthy. This is what I'm saying, guys. I don't like this. I don't like this. And then help. Stick up for someone. Aid. This person is going to come through like they might. It's like, this is exactly what I'm saying, is the way that they come through is selfish. They're coming up for their own benefit. And then sad is right here, heartbroken with cut off. Like, duh, this person is sad because they don't have access to you anymore. It's so selfish, the way that they're like even thinking about coming through, the way that they're wanting to come through. Like, this is not genuine awareness. Soulmate is coming out. That's interesting. I need to pull cards on that. Returning. Returning is significant. Okay, this person has been looking at old photos of you. They've been looking at maybe like videos of you. There's like a plan that this person has, but the plan is actually coming from the fact that they don't want you to move on. That's why it's rushed. That's why there's no trust in this. There's no like smooth energy. This is like, I don't want you to move on. I don't want you to be with anybody else. So I need to like hurry up so I can lock you down so like you're mine again. This, for a lot of you guys, there's something here about like planning, like travel, like around Christmas time could be significant. But with Sagittarius coming through, that's like very spontaneous. Travel could be significant here. This person might like travel to you, and that could be like via car or plane. Take that how it resonates. And then, oh my God, I literally just cut it to second chance. What exactly are they going to do? Irreconcilable differences. I don't like this because it's like this person is aware of why things ended, but they're not coming in with this like, oh, I want to be better. I want to show up differently. It's like, let's be together. We're meant to be together. Let's be together. Come on. It feels so snake-like. It feels like you're about to see a version of this person that you have never seen. And I'm going to be honest, it actually feels like it might be painful, but it's painful because your guides are like giving this scenario to you so you can move forward. So you're not grieving this person and being like, oh, I really missed out on a good one. They're like, no, like grieve this because this is not who you were meant to be with. This is like a judgment awakening. And then what comes through? Fucking retrograde. Literally the retrograde card, guys. And it's retrograde right now. This video is literally about Mercury retrograde. There's also like 5 other planets in retrograde. So this is ultimately confirming what I just said about the fact that this is coming through for you to review this relationship, review who this person actually is. This is and then Mercury just came out. I can't play around. I literally cannot play around with this. Are you actually serious? Mercury retrograde just came through. I hope you can see that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How insane that is. Wow. Literally wow. As I was saying, this person is watching you guys. They are watching you heavily. You could be feeling this person's energy a lot, getting signs about them. The number 27 could be significant. Pluto coming through with 27. This is literally this is assessing, what's the word I'm looking for? Jupiter came through as well. This is assisting in a rebirth that you're going through that is directly related to you being seen in some way. Like, there's a fame energy here, like abundance with money, with friends, with community, with love. And I almost feel like when you are with this person, your life is on hold. You're not growing as much with this person. You're not moving as much with this person. It's like their energy was literally tying you down. Which is the same thing, energy here with the cutoff. It's like being around her wrist. Like their energy was literally tying you down. That's why there's like this awareness that needs to be had of like who they actually are. Who this person really is. This is so different from pile 1. This is insane. Debilitated is coming through. This is totally this person's energy here, okay? Transit, opposition, climax. I'm like literally like getting freaking allergies right now in this reading. You're like allergic to this damn person. Like your energy is like, that's what I was saying with the physical response. Like you get sick more when you're around this person. You don't feel as relaxed. You get more acne. You're like, your body literally has a negative response to this person. Is what I'm channeling here. This was like a false sense of partnership. This is something that was manifested from a wound for you, which is why I think retrograde is out here. Because there's something here about you being an emotional caretaker, and this relationship is something that manifested from that wounded space for you. And now this person is coming back and you're being asked to protect yourself here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Golden Phoenix, something that you thought was finished burst back into life, but then it's being clarified with the fairy bee, my life is sweet. This is an energy here where something comes back, but you have to literally protect yourself from it. 2 kittens coming through. That's why this is challenging. I honestly feel like whoever's seeing this is actually coming through as awareness for you. This is coming through as like, they want you to recognize that this isn't as good as you think it is. This wasn't as good as you thought it was. This is something that was supposed to fall. This is something that wasn't supposed to last. This is something that you need to recognize, like there is better, even if you haven't experienced that. There's a huge shift. And then confirmation with what I'm literally pulling right now. The delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. It's literally what it says, and yes, it can hurt. There's a really big shift here around the people that you're going to be attracting, specifically romantic connections, once this is actually completely cleared out. I genuinely think that after Mercury retrograde, there's going to be a really big shift of the people that you attract into your life. Maybe even like with career as well, like you being seen in certain ways. What's that card that just flipped? Little wolf girl, it's all right to be alone. And then beautiful little worm, take care of yourself. You are in a period of literally replenishing yourself from this person. I literally feel like this person drained the living hell out of you. Even if you didn't feel that way and you didn't see that, like you were completely drained and suffocated in this person's energy. So it's like, this is the vibe even like when you were with them. And then this is your natural space, your natural state. Do you see how she's like literally glowing? Like, this is what I'm saying here. I can't even make this up about how much of a shift, how much of a difference there is. Like, you're blossoming now that you're not in this person's energy, regardless of the fact that it might be difficult for you to move on. It might be difficult for you to let this go. I just want to pull again one more time. What exactly is this communication? you're going to find something out. I can't get out of that enough. Queen of Pentacles reverse, which is again this mother wound energy. How exactly are they reaching out? What's the communication? 8 of Cups. Oh my God. Again, there's some kind of plan this person has. The main thing that I'm getting here is that I'm getting confirmation here that this is something that this person builds. It's like, they might even put in a lot of effort into communication with you, into thinking of you, like doing something. It's like, okay, I'm coming to see you. I'm doing this. I got you this, and I'm doing this. But it's not, none of it is like honest and real. It's like a show. Like they're putting on a show. Like their emotions literally have a mask. Like on the 8 of Cups, even in the original tarot, what I'm seeing from this right now is the moon literally has a mask on it. Like they literally have a mask over their emotions, which is confirming this card of like the breastfeeding energy. That's coming through with the Queen of Pentacles reverse, which is the mother wound card. So this is meant to come in to give you a perspective shift, to move forward, to completely release this person, to set you on the journey to meet who you're actually supposed to meet. And this is platonic and romantic. But this feels really big, guys. This feels really, really big. I literally just saw it at 1919, which is 1010. I literally think the last reading was stopped at 1818. That's fucking insane. Oh my God. Okay, well, that was pile number 2. I really hope that this found anyone that needed it at the right time. Even if it's not Mercury retrograde for you and you're getting this, I would still take it as a sign that this still could be something that's happening, regardless of whether it's a Mercury retrograde or not. But if you caught it in the time before Mercury retrograde is over, I hope that this helped you. I am sending you guys so much love. Please like the video. Please comment down below how this resonated. And don't forget to subscribe to me. It helps me so much, guys. And I'll see you in my next video.